Are you struggling to find the .NET Framework 4.7 targeting pack in the Visual Studio installer on your Windows Server 2016? You're not alone. Today, we're going to tackle this frustrating issue together. I totally get how frustrating it can be when you've done everything right, installed updates, rebooted your system, and yet the software you need is still missing. This is a common problem many developers face. Let's dive into the specifics. One user reached out with a detailed scenario. They have a Windows Server 2016 with a build agent for TFS 2017 Update 1 using Visual Studio Enterprise 2017. Despite installing the .NET 4.7 runtime and targeting pack, they still can't find it in the Visual Studio installer. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So, what could be causing this issue? It could be a problem with the Visual Studio installer not detecting the installed components correctly. We'll break down the troubleshooting steps to help you resolve this. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a quick workaround that can help you get back on track with your development work. To begin resolving the issue, the user should ensure that the .NET Framework 4.7 targeting pack is correctly installed. They can do this by checking the Visual Studio installer for any missing components. If the targeting pack is not visible, the user should try repairing the Visual Studio installation. This can help fix any issues with the installation process. Next, the user should verify that the .NET Framework 4.7 is properly registered in the system. They can do this by checking the registry key and ensuring it points to the correct location. If the registry is correct, the user can manually add the path to the build solution step. This can help Visual Studio locate the .NET Framework 4.7. Finally, if the issue persists, the user may consider reinstalling the .NET Framework 4.7 targeting pack. This can ensure that all components are correctly installed. Fun fact, did you know that the .NET Framework has been around since 2002? It's evolved a lot since then, but sometimes it can still be a bit tricky to work with. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. One user faced the same issue on Windows Server 2016 with Visual Studio 2017. They resolved it by installing the Microsoft .NET Framework 4.7 Developer Pack. This package includes the necessary components for .NET Framework 4.7. That's it for that response. Let's explore another one. An alternative solution from another user is to install the developer pack for the required .NET Framework. They found that after installing the developer pack for .NET Framework 4.7.1, it became visible and selectable in Visual Studio 2017, even though it was already installed on their machine. Here's the workaround I promised. If you're still having trouble, you can add a parameter to your build solution step. Use /framework path override equals C program files x6 reference assemblies Microsoft Framework.NET Framework v4.7 to force the build to recognize the framework. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to find the .NET Framework 4.7 targeting pack in Visual Studio installer. Remember, troubleshooting can be a journey, but with persistence, you can overcome these hurdles. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.